Hi there, this is the Kelly and Mary show today, and as always we're delighted to welcome Mary, and today we're going to do some pendulum statements regarding this upcoming next 10 days over Christmas and
Christmas.
yeah, Christmas.
Or Christmas.
Yeah, depending on how you feel about it. And of course we're aware that for some people it's a magical, happy time, and for other people it's a bit more stressful. So we're going to try and cover as much as possible today while we're working. And I've even got this little lovely Christmas spray from Angelic Celestial Colours, which I'll spray now for us, Mary. And then
Yes, let's. You know what? I'm going to use my pendulum, and we're going to increase the vibration of the Christmas essence.
Yeah, this is for everybody watching, holding that intention. It smells of cloves and orange and cinnamon. It's got a lovely, Christmas energy.
And I'm using my Burn Lotus pendulum today, which has lovely energy, and it's kind of Christmassy looking too, isn't it?
It looks like it doesn't look like a Christmas bauble, but that's it's a nearish shape to you could have a Christmas tree with loads of those hanging off it.
Oh, I have them hanging around my studio all over the place. They have a nice energy.
Love it. So Mary, tell me what's good about Christmas for you, or what makes you feel Christmassy at this time?
Well, for me, Christmas has changed a lot. It used to be, I was a mom and I had a child. So, we had to do all the toys and the going to visit Santa. And of course, you want to preserve that magic of Christmas for your kids. But now I celebrate very differently. So for me, what symbolizes Christmas is watching It's a Wonderful Life. And mainly because it's not because he falls in love with Mary, although that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But it's just something about the message at the end, like the end when all the friends gather together. It always brings tears to my eyes. And that message of, no man is a failure who has friends. I mean, what a beautiful message that is. It's something you can carry around with you all year round.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you like?
Well, I love that movie too. I'm not a particularly Christmassy person, but in the past, every year myself and my friends used to go to the Olympia Christmas show jumping, which is Christmas personified. It's got the carol singers, it's got Shetland ponies racing round the ring, and it's all
that sounds great.
It's such fun. And if you've got a horse, it's just
that sounds wonderful.
It's got loads of Christmas shops, and we'd always have some champagne and that was
even better.
The start of Christmas. But
a little bubbly never hurts.
But I mean, I actually, this year has been my most organized year ever for Christmas, because I actually started sort of thinking about the gift part of it in about October, and I started buying bits and pieces. And in some ways I've probably got quite a small gift list compared to some people, because I don't have children myself or anything, but I've got my family, and then I've got a couple of my clients I buy for, because they've been with me for 10 years, and they're more like they're friends as well as clients. Nice. Yeah.
You know what? My Christmas gift list is small, except for I always like what I buy everybody. So I have to get myself one. So there's one for them and one for me and one for them and maybe two for me.
Yeah. I've definitely done that with candles this year. Buying lovely sets of candles for people, and then I was like, oh my God, I love these. I'm going to have some of these. Well,
why not? It's Christmas for us too.
Yes, absolutely. And then I bought some this viral Dubai chocolate, which had gone viral.
Yum.
But they're making it in London in a chocolatiers, and Frog and I ended up eating about 3 bars of it, so I had
gosh. wicked woman.
I know, but it was just
that frog.
Yeah, it's Frog's But yeah, I mean, I enjoy, I love the things I love the most are actually on Christmas morning. Always take the dog out for a long walk. Before I had the dog, it was be with the horses, we'd go for a Christmas ride. But just
Wonderful.
peace of the morning is, I always really appreciate that, and that for me feels very special. And I feel like the energy is always slightly different on Christmas Day. There is that slight,
So
yeah,
magic to that day. I do. I think like it's the one day where people pretty much everywhere stop for a minute and are thankful.
yeah,
They really are thankful. Or there is like that, there's like a warmth in the air, and there's a little bit of magic. There's a
yeah,
little bit of magic in Christmas.
yeah. And community, people are more friendly, to their neighbours and things like that. I mean, I try and be friendly to my neighbours all the time.
I wave at them on Christmas Day.
Yeah. You blow them a few kisses out the
I
window.
know.
Yeah. So we're gonna start, aren't we? We'll
We will. Yes.
We'll
Yes.
get you to drink some water. But if you're watching and you want to join in with us, we're doing a whole, set of, some are releasing, some are working with your environment, and some are increasing energies for you. And we're just going to go sort of a bit ad hoc the way we do now.
Yes. Go get your pendulums. Join us.
Get your pendulums, get ready, take some time to have some water. I'm going to have some
Take
water.
a little sip of water. Cheers.
Cheers. We'll spray some more Christmas spray.
Yes. More Christmas spray never hurts.
It's for everyone watching. Oh, it's lovely. And then should we just take a moment to be present and relax around? Yeah. So, and it's funny, I've been having some conversations about grounding this week with Frog, because a friend of his had some problems. And I said to him, I think the thing is, a lot of people think grounding's one thing and it's just a sort of thing that you do, but it's actually a thing you've got to be. You've got to be grounded in reality, haven't you?
Yeah, you really do. I'm actually, I put together a class for grounding. It's on my website right now. And the thing that people forget about grounding is that it's not a one size fits all, just like everything in spirituality. Like for some people, they're all about, the roots coming out of the feet.
Yeah.
That never worked for me. I had to figure out other ways of grounding. So it's really important for people to kind of figure that out. And once they do, and they drop all of that frantic energy, I compare it to like a wire that's not grounded.
Yeah.
Once you stick it in the ground, it just goes away.
I mean, for me, I'm a bit like you. The roots coming down from the feet maybe temporarily grounded me, but I wasn't grounded because I didn't actually really particularly enjoy being here. I sort of, especially in the first few years, I just wanted to be back with spirit,
Sure.
And then one of my guides, Ashtar, actually came through and spoke through a reflexologist who was working on me, and said, we're going to bring something into Kelly's life to help her ground. And what that was a horse. And that grounded me.
Wow. That is going to ground you. A horse will ground you, no doubt. Animals ground you. They're excellent for grounding, actually.
And it really made me enjoy being here, because before that, I was on the way down with my kidney failure in my first transplant, and I couldn't really see the point. All I had ahead of was medical stuff.
What's really interesting too is for people who have a hard time with being on the earth, there are different elements that they can use that ground them better. So like I had a client one time that didn't like the idea of being in the earth. Like it scared her, the idea of being buried in the earth or going into the earth. She didn't like that. So she grounded best through air.
Right.
Believe it or not. So there does come, my pendulum agrees, there does come a time where certain things are better for people, and you have to figure out what works for you. You really do.
And even being grateful for the life you have will help you ground and live in this, enjoying this reality as much as you can. Focus on the little things is a really good way of grounding. So with that said, let's do some grounding and think about the things, think about being grateful for our bodies and any comfort that we've got in our bodies. And the fact that we can gently close our eyes and take a nice, refreshing breath in and out. And just allow ourselves to become centered in this moment.
Yes, today's date. Use today's date for the now, the present. We're calling in energy that's December 15th energy, present now energy. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. In this moment. And use whatever day it is when you see this video.
Yes, please. We're
not limited, ever.
On the 15th. And Dear Frog will be editing it tomorrow. So, it will probably come up on the 17th.
Oh, okay. So use whatever date that you get this. But the point is to use the present date.
Yeah.
Whenever you see this.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can, this, although it is primarily our mission today is to help you with the Christmas energies, you will find that a lot of this will be relevant for any time that you're feeling, maybe a little bit off center with, the just general stress and the run up to Christmas. So, all right, shall we call in? Do you want to call in any guides, or are you working with?
I've already called in my guides. I've called in a slew of them.
Okay.
So, and I work obviously with creator energy. We all know that, but I've actually called in others as well.
Okay.
And so we're all in good hands. And I am actually being prompted to call in whatever frequency of energy each individual needs to ground themselves.
Yeah.
And to really feel yourself stuck to the ground. So just take a moment, like Kelly was saying, take a moment to be in the present and listen to my voice and allow for whatever frequency of energy that you need to ground yourself to come in.
Yeah.
And when you feel that come in, you're going to feel a little heavier. You're going to feel like you're stuck to the earth. And in that moment, start to release energy. Start to release energy that isn't yours.
Yeah.
Let it all go to Mother Earth.
Yes, so releasing all external energies, all low mass consciousness impacts.
Exactly. The people at work, get their energy out of your energy now. Just release all of their energies. Release the energies of anybody who has a lot of discord. Release that now. Release the stories that people tell themselves about who you are. Absolutely.
How they see you or perceive you. Just release all of that, all the labels that we carry.
Release the phone calls, the text messages,
the emails,
the social, everything, all digital contact. Just release all of that now. All of that energy that's not yours. Just release it to Mother Earth and let her take that from you now.
And I also like to think about the Earth Star chakra under your feet, which is governed by Archangel Sandalphon. It's a very peaceful place to rest your energy field for a little bit as well. It's like a golden bronze light. And then I'm just going to invite Metatron and his teams of light. For anyone who's working with us today, add in your own guides, call all our personal guides in and our healing teams. Any ascended masters that you're particularly aligned to, or archangels, or whoever that you work with. And of course, yes, the creator.
I like working with Master Zoser,
Right.
who is a healer. He is like the golden healer.
Right.
So
Nice.
we'll call him in today.
And of course, you've got also Archangel Raphael, who brings healing. I've been doing a lot with Archangel Uriel as well recently. I'm really enjoying his energy. I like to also bring in a bit of galactic energy. And the guide I've always worked with since I was in my 20s is Ashtar. He comes in on a platinum ray, funny enough, Mary, because we
felt that. He's here.
Yeah.
And I like to call in, there's a collective that I work with.
Yeah.
I like to call them into, I don't have a name for them.
Okay.
I don't have a name for them, but I would like to call them in and ask for their help as well.
Lovely.
One of the things when Kelly was talking about the Earth Star chakra that we can all do, and you don't have to do it right this moment, but we can just do it with intention to clear and release any type of energy within the Earth Star chakra that is keeping it from being aligned with you. And let's make sure that it's perfectly aligned under your feet. The Earth Star chakra has a tendency to get stuck in places when we're not grounded.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we call that Earth chakra back for everyone.
Yeah. So shall we start to think about the environment as well, Mary? I know you've got some things to say about the environment that we're within, our homes, you know.
So one thing I would like, since we were talking about grounding, one thing is very important to know is that grounding doesn't happen just with ourselves. We can ground our homes.
Yeah.
We can ground our cars. We can ground anything. So right now, I'm going to call for my guides to ground everyone's home, to actually envision a tube coming from the middle of your home and attaching to the center of the earth. And we're going to ask that tube to release any and all energies that are not beneficial to the people in the household, to just release all of that now. And then we're going to ask for your homes to be filled with the perfect vibration for you, what your personal frequency is. And we're going to ask that your home be filled with the frequency that you are the most comfortable in. And don't worry about everybody else in the house. If it's good for you, it will be good for them as well. So don't worry about that. So what we're calling in is not necessarily the highest vibration. We're calling in the neutral vibration, which gives us a balance of cosmic energy and of earth energy. And that's what we want in a home. We want the home to be balanced.
Yeah.
So we're going to call that energy in now. And we're going to ask that that grounding cord pull out any type of vibration or non-beneficial energy that isn't aligned with unconditional love and peace. So anything that does not support joy, abundance, love, peace, we're asking that all of that be drained from the house now and sent to Mother Earth.
And we can even include like bacteria, fear, worry, viruses in that.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
Mold.
Mold, fear, any type of fear, Any type of tension around the holidays, let's just let that all drain out of our homes now. And let's add the Christmas spirit too. Let's add Christmas spirit like joy, happiness, peace, love to like all of our Christmas decorations. Let's just add to all of our Christmas decorations, to our homes, to the whole house. Allow for the infusion and alignment of the frequency with joy and love, happiness,
Harmony.
harmony. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. A sense of maybe restfulness at night time so that you get nice sleep at night as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's ground their beds.
Yeah.
Let's ground your beds so you have nice sleep. So we'll ground your beds.
Yeah.
We'll attach grounding cords to your beds and lead that back to the center of Mother Earth. And she can go ahead and release any nightmares, any thought forms,
Yeah.
any type of non-beneficial energy that doesn't allow you to get sleep. Just go straight down that grounding cord to Mother Earth and fill their bedrooms with like beautiful frequency that is perfect for each individual.
Well, that feels good.
Oh, that does feel good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
How about we also, in your homes, that we place a standing command at every single one of your doors.
Yeah. Nice.
That anybody who walks through one of your doors immediately releases any tension, discord from the past or what they're imagining in the future. All of that gets released at the front door. And when they walk in through any, not just the front door, any of the doorways in your home. And when they walk through those doorways, they get an immediate sense of peace, unconditional love, and inclusion.
Yeah, that's nice.
And for those of our friends who, because this is a time of the year where some people can get lonely, isn't it, Kelly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's so much going on that for some people, they really kind of do feel excluded.
Yeah. I'm going to put my pendulum down just for a second.
I know it's kind of hurting my hand too, but let's just work with intention for a moment. So
Yeah.
let's just call in for those people who are experiencing loneliness, perhaps depression, anxiety during this time of the year because they feel like they're out of the loop. Let's call in grounding for them as well to release those energies to Mother Earth, and that they become infused with the perfect energy for them that's going to bring them to a place of balance.
Yeah, maybe feeling noticed or heard or seen. Just sometimes the littlest thing, can't it? It can be a smile from a stranger as you walk down the road, can entirely shift your energy.
Yes, definitely. For them to be in the present moment in a good place, and to know that if there's always somewhere you can go, even if you don't have family, you can go to, even just for me, I know there are times when I don't feel great. Just going out and being around people helps me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Isolation can really make us feel much worse. So, be brave, take that step, be a little uncomfortable. That's okay. That means that you're walking through things. And I'm creating this energy ball here for you guys that I'm going to deliver in a second. We're going to
Just
send that out to you. Unconditional love and peace for you.
and making the best of your space. If you are alone at any point, I always light candles, I burn some incense, I make the house look nice, and then I relax and put some music on. There's things we can do for ourselves. If maybe you are in a position where you don't have family around or people that you can access on Christmas Day, maybe just make it beautiful for you. This is going to increase your own self-worth by doing
this. Agreed. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to pick the pendulum up again. My arms stopped aching now.
I know. All right, so
we maybe now spin a vortex of light around everyone who's joining to do some release work of just the general things. We've got some, like stress, tension.
Yes.
Let me just say, so I'm just going to ask Metatron, all the guides present here, to join with spinning a vortex of anti-clockwise light around us, anyone watching, past or future. Not that they can have watched in the past, because that would
That's right.
Time travelers out there.
Some of our audience might have seen it in the past.
So let's release all the stress, any tension, disharmony, overwhelm, any anxiety, any pressure, past grudges, any expectations or triggers. Just as a general clear, so that we can walk ahead in these next 10 days and beyond in a nice balanced energy, having released all of this. Just hold the thought as we're doing this, I'm ready and willing to let go of all of this now. Have I missed anything? Can you think of anything else, Mary?
Let me see.
Maybe financial pressure.
Yeah, like perhaps to release any unresolved feelings with family members or friends. Let's just put those things aside for now. Yeah. And let's just let joy and peace and love be part of Christmas. You can always go back to your grudges later, but let's just leave them for now. Just let it go. Just let it go. And know that you are aligned with the frequency to let it go.
Yeah. And as that you let it go, that vibrates out through your family. So,
exactly.
If there's a particular family member that you both holding a grudge, you both are able to let this go now. Hold the intention for that. Just letting go any unspoken snipiness.
Yes.
Jealousy even,
Just any all-round Scrooginess. Let's just let it go.
Yeah.
Even Scrooge came around.
Yeah. Any grinchiness.
Grinchiness, yes, all of that.
Grumpiness. Any grumpiness.
Yes, let's release that. Cranky, grumpy.
Feeling a victim.
The victimization. Which can happen a lot for women this time of the year, because let's face it, a lot of women end up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
They're doing all the cooking, they're doing all the cleaning, and the family's running around, and they just really, the moms and the grandmas and the daughters and all of the family members coming together, aunts.
Yeah.
Let's send them some energy.
Yeah. Let's spin out exhaustion, then we'll do some increasing, shall we?
Yes, spin out exhaustion for sure.
And then let's just all affirm, it is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a nice breath in and out. And try and be aware that you've let go of all of this. You know, now you're walking along much lighter and brighter just as a result of letting go of all of that. I sometimes explain it to my clients as you've been carrying a very heavy rucksack, and sometimes you're not even aware of it anymore because it's been there for so long. And then we've come along and we've taken it off, and you suddenly go, oh, you know, I feel great.
It does, yeah.
Because I'm not
no doubt
baggage. Yeah.
No doubt. Leave the baggage.
Yeah.
If you really don't even, I was just saying to Kelly earlier, you know, if you really don't even want to cook, go out.
Yeah.
You know, call in, keep it simple. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the time with your family.
Yeah.
And don't worry about release the expectations. And if it becomes, you know, the new tradition to have pizza for, you know, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, it's because everybody's enjoying it, including, you know, the women who sometimes feel so put upon by the holidays.
Yeah. I mean, if it was down to me, I'd be serving up oat cakes with Philadelphia on them. I love them. There could be nothing more perfect.
You know, I'll tell you what, we have started to like call in a meal through, you know, various caterers here in town that are running Christmas specials. And, you know, we let it go. We let go. Like I used to have this, I used to call it my Wicked Winter ale.
Right.
And it had a lot of various alcohols and liquors in it. And I used to drive myself crazy running around because everybody wanted it. There just came a point where I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing that this year. Here's a bottle of wine, or here's, you know, I don't even drink anymore, but whatever it is that makes you happy, do that. You know, it's just really about us, isn't it? It's like we put these expectations upon ourselves instead of just saying, we're done. We don't want to do that anymore.
And it's actually, I mean, I know, you know, maybe it's different when you've got small children, but
it can be. I think that's the difference.
Yeah. And of course you want to make it magical, but make it as easy as you can for yourself as well. Don't forget yourself. You're a prime part of this. And without you, you know, probably none of this will happen. So take care of yourself.
So true, Kelly. That's so true. When you think about it, you think about, when I think back, this is why I'm bringing it up, because when I think back to my childhood, I remember the guys hanging around in the living room having drinks, and I remember all the women were in the kitchen.
Right.
And there was a bonding going on, but I also remember there was complaining going on.
Yes.
Right. And I remember that, and I thought, and now I think to myself, I would have rather had everybody together.
Yes.
Having a pizza than this like silent, passive aggressive energy going on. Right.
Yeah.
So I remember that as a kid.
My dad is such an amazing man. Like, not only can he build houses and do pretty much anything, but he'll also, you know, he's definitely there helping my mum making the Christmas dinner. It was a real
that's lovely
thing. It was just so lovely. So I never really experienced that sort of thing. But then we did a whole thing in my childhood where we'd always go to a neighbour's house, or they'd come to us in the morning, and there'd all be the drink.
Yes.
And then
that was a nice tradition.
Yeah, everyone would go off and be with their sort of the smaller family, not like massively extended. So it wasn't too pressured anyway, you know. So
that's lovely.
It's really nice.
I remember there was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I remember. It was like a show. Everything had to be perfect. Oh God, it was so tiresome.
Get ready and spin in some beautiful, harmonious Christmas.
Yes, let's start bringing in all the harmony now, shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
The Metatron does it as spinning a clockwise vortex of light, but however it is for you, you know, Let's bring in all these lovely energies. So we'll start with harmony and peace, shall we?
Let's.
Well, thank you for bringing in and increasing the energy of harmony and peace and joy. And I've written down a few little statements here, so I'll read these out. So here's a really nice one. I'm creating beautiful energies of health, happiness, and abundance throughout this period and beyond. And I am at peace with the past. I am having a blessed Christmas period. So these are sort of affirmations with the added pendulum. I savor the magic around this time. And I attract positivity, joy, trust, and support. And I expect Christmas to be full of ease, grace, and flow. And I am open to receiving all the love, support, and joy now. And then I close out this year with gratitude. That's so nice. What else can we add in? Any other?
Let's add in for manifesting holiday abundance.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like that you align with the perfect gift for you, and that you attract the perfect gift, experience, and connections, and that you align perfectly for your highest and best good this Christmas.
Yeah. And you wake up feeling good. You wake up with a comfortable body, energy, vitality, and open to receive.
And to align your energy field with the flow of abundance in all its forms, like Kelly said, with health and wealth and gratitude and friendships and family and fellowship.
Yeah. With seeing beauty all around you and being grateful for all the little moments. And giving yourself the gift of enjoying each moment.
And that we are connected to the Christmas spirit in its highest frequency. And that we can carry that with us for the rest of the year.
And if you're watching the video and you can think of something you want to add in, just add it in as you go. We're just giving you some guidance.
And to open our hearts and align our hearts perfectly with unconditional love and peace and love for our fellow man.
That's nice.
Well, that is nice.
Yeah. And being able to stay in the heart. Maybe if you've got to go visiting, or there's something that you want to do, but you know you're not particularly into it, just being able to stay open-hearted. And then as the day comes to a close, maybe having a wonderful restful sleep wherever you're staying, whether it's at home or somewhere else. You have a beautiful, restful sleep, comfortable night. Coming back to that grounded energy. In your mind, hold the intention, I'm open, ready, and willing to receive all of this.
Now.
Yeah, now.
Now.
Minute.
Immediately.
Yeah, now and throughout this period and beyond into the future. And take a nice breath. If you're ready, affirming, we have asked, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And just let that energy assimilate for you. Feel it, start to sense it within your energy field. Just take a moment before you carry on with your day for yourself. Maybe if you feel you'd like to, put your hands over your heart for a moment and just give yourself some of this energy.
And remember, you can go back and do all of the things that we just mentioned any day.
Yeah, yeah. And any pendulum work is better than no pendulum work.
That's right.
So even if you just pick up your pendulum for a minute, you know, because you've got a busy day ahead, it's still really good to just, you know, do a tiny bit of releasing and rebalancing. Make sure you're grounded, obviously, and then bring in some nice positive energies for your day.
I'd also like to download everybody with having the awareness of when they are starting to go into a negative mindset, that they have the awareness, because that can be a bad habit. Yeah. If we give you the awareness, then you can stop yourself. And if you've checked out our previous video, you would know that in 17 seconds, if you held a nice high vibrational frequency, you could switch yourself out of that.
Yeah, it's such a powerful thing, and we do need reminding constantly that that's, you know, it's that quick.
Oh, we do.
So, you know, catch those thoughts, and just, even if, you know, I call it a state break, even if you just say life is good, life is good, life is good, and then allow yourself to think of some thoughts that are more positive, that will really help start to open up those neural networks in the brain.
Absolutely. And a pendulum is nice, but what Kelly's saying is true. If you just hold the intention to bring that energy into you, you will feel a difference.
Yeah, I feel like the pendulum amplifies everything we're doing, but intention, you know, it's good, and it's really good to get in the practice of cultivating your thoughts as much as you can. We're all human. We're going to have the odd thoughts where we sort of go, "Sod you, driver who just cut me up," or whatever, you know. But even if you say that, then you could also say, "But, you know, go in peace." Like, you know, you can add in something. You've always got a choice.
I have a friend who says when that happens to him, he always stops and thinks, "Oh, there I go. I've done that before."
Yeah, that's a great.
It's like, we've all done it. Maybe not intentionally, but we've done it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed our little Christmas Kelly and Mary show. That's what I'm calling it now.
We do have a good time, and we hope that you have fun with us too. And we hope that you learn. Yeah. And we can help your lives and bring you some happiness and joy. To me, that's really the ultimate thing that anybody can do for you, is to empower you to make your life better.
Absolutely. And first and foremost, you are the person that has to do that for yourself. We have to take self-responsibility. We can all help people do this. We can be guides, and give people ideas, but it's you that's got to do it at the end of the day. So,
have to do the work. You
Yeah.
have to do the work.
yeah. But the work can be fun, and that's the
The
great.
work can be fun. I think so. I mean, I know that I have a good time.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get stuck in these growth periods where we don't feel very good, but once we work our way through it, we feel amazing.
Yeah.
So it's worth it. The work is definitely worth it.
It's a bit like decluttering your house. It's not the greatest fun,
Always, yes.
but when you've
Yes.
done it,
Agreed.
you feel so much better, and you get long-term enjoyment out of it as well. So
Actually, that is so true. I mean, I want you to feel great for Christmas, but actually both of us want you to feel great all the time, not just for Christmas.
And also, we will be coming back in the new year. We'll probably be interviewing Mary, I'm sure, again, and we'll be lining up more interviews throughout the year. And I'm just going to give you a quick preview. Well, not a preview. I'm just going to tell you our third book is almost ready. We're just having a prototype printed, which will arrive at my house tomorrow, and then as long as that all looks perfect, we will be going ahead and ordering some more. And it's our third book, and it's full of, there's 53 charts in there.
Well, that's exciting.
And
Your book is exciting.
Yeah, he has gone above and beyond anything I could have ever even dreamed of with chart making. So when we've got them, we'll do a video to show you, and obviously we'll put the link up for you to get them. All right, well, let's say goodbye to Mary, and thank you, Mary, for giving up your time to come on and do. It's been an absolute pleasure as always.
And happy holidays to everybody, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a good one.
And take it easy, everyone. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you'd like to see more content, and we will see you again soon. Have a wonderful Christmas.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye. Okay, it's Kelly again here, just on my own, because I just wanted to thank all the people who've contributed to our video series, and that's lovely Rodney, Mary, obviously, who just saw, Linda. We had Eric Hunter, Charlie Stevens, and our last one of the year was Nick Salzman. So thank you everybody who gave us the time to come on and explain all about their pendulum work and their pendulum journeys. And we're looking forward to doing some new videos next year. And thank you to everyone in our group on Facebook as well. It's a really supportive, fun community. And we hardly get any scammers or spam posts, and everybody's lovely. So if you're not already part of our Facebook group, you can come on and join us, and Frog will put the name here for you. All right, lots of love, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Whispers of the pendulum, a journey to go, guiding souls to realms where dreams convene. Kelly and Frog, the masters of the chess, where dreams convene. Oh, pendulum chart in your mystic art, from realms unseen, wisdom you impart. Pathways unfurl as our spirits align. Within these pages come healing and growth. Within these pages combine. Oh, years come by.